Hey, we introduced you guys to Gigi. She's our Christmas puppy. Um, I was kind of hoping to do this a little bit drier, but we got snowed on last week and it dumped a lot. But we're going to talk a little bit about pulling a leash. Notice how my leash is tight. And today we're going to talk about, even with a small dog, it's kind of annoying having him constantly pulling on the leash and having this be at a constant tension. Um, Even though I'm way stronger than her and I could easily pull her back, it's much easier to go for a walk and have her just a loose leash kind of a walk. So let's just walk. I'm just going to walk back and forth right here and show you what I do. And with little dogs and even big dogs, this should resolve your problems in about 10 minutes. If you do this 2 or 3 times a day for 10 minutes, in 2 or 3 days, you're going to have a totally different dog. So let me show you what this looks like. I'm just going to start walking with her, and when she gets out there, I'm just going to pull and walk the other way. Good. And anytime she gets away from me, notice when she starts going her own direction, I'm just going to turn. Good girl. Until now, notice she's starting to look up at me, and now she's doing her own thing. I'm going to pull. Gigi, come. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good. Gigi, come. Good girl. Now watch. Before the leash gets totally tight, I'm going to give the correction. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Gigi, come. Good girl. No, come. Good girl. Good. Good. Good girl, Gigi. Come. Come. Good girl. And obviously with the little dogs, you don't have to give as big of a tug as you do with maybe if I'm rocking my 90-pound Labrador. Gigi, come. With these little dogs, it's just a little pop. It's nothing that I'm not trying to jerk her head off or anything. I just want to get her attention. Gigi, come. Gigi, come. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Yep. Good. Nope. Now, one of the things that I hope you notice is the fact that she starts looking back to me and constantly looking at me. That's what you want. A dog that's paying attention to me is going to be a dog that can walk on a loose leash. And I'm not going to have to worry about where it's going. I want that engagement. I want the dog looking to me and paying attention to me and saying, kind of, hey, where are we going, boss? And again, it doesn't take a bunch of force. It's not about being stronger than the dog because, they've got 4 legs. And that's one of the reasons why they want to run is you've got 2 legs, they've got 4, they can go faster. And some of their pulling isn't necessarily them being rebellious or ornery or anything else. It's just by nature, dogs go faster than we do. And their getting out and going for a stroll is faster than our getting out and going for a stroll. When it comes to the little dogs like this, it's really just about kind of getting their attention and having their attention be focused on me instead of the smells, the sights, the sounds. Now, the first time you do this, maybe even better than being outside, inside where there's fewer distractions or in an enclosed yard where you can kind of control the environment. Don't go out and do this right away at a dog park or at a mall or something, a green belt. You want to start where the dog's attention is going to be easier for you to get on you. And then once you've mastered in kind of that enclosed space or controlled space, then you can take it to level 2 and you introduce a few controlled distractions. Maybe your kid's on bikes or maybe another dog if you have it that can be controlled by someone else. And then level 3, where you take them out into the real world. That's the dog parks or the dog walks in the park. That's taking them out in where there's going to be a lot of distractions that you can't control. Don't ever take them. Don't think that because your dog did it good in the front yard or in your living room or in your garage that you can now go out to the river and think that you're not going to have any problems with your dog. That's just not realistic, and it's not how dogs learn. So remember, introduce new levels of distraction a little bit at a time. Go from no distractions to controlled distractions to kind of real life and in your real life situation. So when it comes to the little dog, as it dries out a little bit more, we'll do this 10 or 15 minutes, 2 or 3 days, and pretty soon she'll be just walking right by our side for our little 1-mile walks that we like to go on at the end of the day. So, hey, thanks for joining us. If this has been helpful, please make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you follow us and check for other videos as we talk about recall or sit, stay, a variety of different commands, as well as doggy budgets and doggy diets. Gigi, say bye-bye. Good girl.